Hello, good morning, my friends. I'm at this Explore Your Selfie. This is one of the rooms that I did. I'll show you around. This is that area and that area, bookshelf, and little log down there. It took me probably about a month to do this one. But the room over there, what me and Braxton did, that took about three months. Anyway, so good to see you this morning. I don't have my mic, so I know it's going to be kind of, especially since I'm in this enclosed space. But I wanted to do this. Even though time gets away, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving forward. This is me. Get that up. So I didn't want to procrastinate any further. Today is Unbalanced, Ikigai, and Procrastination. And the areas of Ikigai, we gotta have that balance. The areas of Ikigai, the four main areas is doing what you love, what you're good at, and what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. When we have all those working together, we have a full life, and this is what Kaizen Moai is all about too. It's just having that, getting better at having a full life. There's three main elements to Kaizen for me in my group. And first one is going to be Wabi Sabi, understanding that there's perfection in imperfection. God made us the way we are, and our dislikes and our likes and things that we have. You're wonderfully and perfectly made, and the way you are. And I know we try to adjust that. We try to get better at being who we are. We don't try to destroy it. We try to improve it. It's Kaizen. The other one is, the next part is Ikigai, which is, enjoying that moment. Being in the moment, especially when you're with someone, being in the moment when you're by yourself, being in the moment when you're alone, when you have alone time with God. And the last part is Ikigai, which is, your reason for being. Now, like I said, there's those four areas of that reason for being. When one of those is out of whack, or they're not coming up to par, if there's unbalance, and you're not aligned, guess what happens? You are dissatisfied. You get stressed in certain areas. You get frustrated in certain areas. You might even want to just throw everything away. You have all the stuff that you're working on, and just throw it away. We feel unfulfilled, and sometimes we despise people or certain situations, the way things are, and we just want to give up. But we don't want to do that. I was just thinking, you have a person who loves their job. Well, you have a person who gets paid well. You have a person who loves their job, gets paid, but not as much as the next guy next to them doing pretty much the same thing. But they love their job. And the other one is getting more pay, but they hate their job. And they're doing the same thing. And he's making more because he's been there longer, and he's like, you're like, well, man, I can't wait to put my time in to get as much as you can. And it's like, well, you know what? You can have this job. I'm about to quit. And they quit, and they go on to move something else. But then you love your job, and you're like, you're the dumbest person in the world, because they did not understand why this person didn't love their job and they love it. Because they're unfulfilled. They're trying to do things that, have them not doing the things that they love, or they might be good at it. I mean, just that one area throws the whole thing off and they want to quit. And it's the same as you might do what you love, you might do what you're good at. You're good at, and it might be something that the world needs, but nobody pays you for it. So what you end up doing is devoting your time to making money, and you're doing parallel things like, I'm trying to enjoy my life and do these things, but I am really got to get some money in, so I have to do this. So you're not living a full life because you're not devoted to doing that one thing that you just called to do. Now, when you are fulfilling that calling, what you'll notice is that you love to do it, that you're good at it, you're getting paid for it, and the world needs it. And it might not be the entire world, it might be your world. The people, your circle of influence, they need that. And they're paying you for it. And you're good at it and you love it. This when you have that full life experiences. The Ikigai is coming through. When it's misaligned, values are placed on, you'll notice that things just don't mean as much. And that's the hard part right there. The things just don't mean as much. And things are not being met. So you have to look outside of what you feel that you're called to do and find something else. Well, that's when, for me, myself, I understand that this is when my procrastination comes in. Procrastination is the voluntarily delay an intended course of action despite expecting to be worse off for the delay. So the thing is that procrastination, just know this. We know, people like me, king of procrastination, I know what I should be doing. And not even that, not only that, but I know this too, that what I'm supposed to be doing is better than what I'm currently doing, because it's going to put me where I need to be. But I still end up procrastinating because my head knows this, but my lower brain, the gut, the things that motivate me to do things is not being fulfilled. So the value is placed, here, but since I don't have motivation to do that, my instinct or something on the inside of that mechanism that just says, okay, we're going to do this. It's not being done. I'm going to continue this tomorrow. I wanted to get on Unbalanced Ikigai first, because when we start to procrastinate, it's kind of due to an unbalanced Ikigai. So we're going to start tackling that, how our Ikigai can get us from procrastination to being motivated to do what we need to do. So I'm going to continue this tomorrow. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I love you so much. So tomorrow, look forward for part 2. All right. Have a great day.